UK house prices are forecast to increase by 5% next year, with London leading the growth at 8%. Jones Lang LaSalle painted a picture of a broad recovery across the UK as it launched its annual residential forecast report at the Royal Institution of Great Britain today. The group projects strong UK house price growth over the next 5 years, against a backdrop of a recovering economy and low interest rates. Jones Lang LaSalle expects UK house price growth to peak in 2016 at 6.5% and ease back to 4.5% in 2018. UK housing transactions will follow suit. However, the group dismissed suggestions of a housing bubble.
I don't think that that the bubble rhetoric really takes into full context where the market has been and where, particularly outside of London, where over the past 3 or 4 years we've seen very flat markets and, in fact, in real terms, declining markets. Those are not the sort of locations where you can talk about bubble clearly. And when we move the conversation to London, as I said previously, it's really about trying to measure a global appetite in particular, and that global appetite is not receding in any way.
Jones Lang LaSalle predicts a strong recovery across all regions in the UK. Perhaps unsurprisingly, central London will outperform, peaking in 2015 as house price growth reaches as much as 8.5%.
I think the first point is we now have a demonstrable economic recovery that is becoming increasingly broad-based across the UK. So you're seeing actually the engines of growth that have been really quite London-focused over the past couple of years becoming really entrenched nationally. Of course, key centres, the big six, Manchester, Bristol, Leeds, others, will see the first strongest moves in terms of growth over the next couple of years. But actually, we see that now becoming increasingly broad-based, as I said, and really a national story.
Jones Lang LaSalle's chief executive, Guy Granger, said the group is committed to growing its residential business.
And we're recognising what's happening in the market because there is a real trend of urbanisation. We've got a really strong share of the London market and particularly international sales. But our depth is more than that. It's really about the acquisition of land and getting the pipeline of developments coming through. So we're very committed, not just now, but in the future as well. And I think within 5 years, residential, our brand will be known for residential far more than it is now.
This is Annabelle Dixon for Estates Gazette.